What if you stumbled upon a creature from legend, a winged horse, injured and unable to fly? Would you walk away, or would you risk everything to help it? Deep in the heart of West Africa, a lone traveler made an unbelievable discovery. A sky horse, a creature only spoken of in myths, wounded and fallen from the heavens. Instead of chasing fortune or fearing the unknown, he chose a different path, a path of kindness, trust, and destiny. But what happened next? Could the creature ever return to the skies? And what secret lesson did the traveler learn from the journey? Stay till the end to witness this breathtaking story of fate, freedom, and the true meaning of the journey. Love powerful folk tales and unforgettable legends? Subscribe to Tales Story House for more. Hit the like button, share this story, and turn on notifications so you never miss an incredible tale. In the heart of West Africa, where the golden savanna met vast rolling hills, there was a road rarely traveled. It was said to be cursed, a path where strange things happened, and travelers often lost their way. But for Kwame, a young man with a restless heart, the road was his only choice. Kwame had spent years wandering, moving from village to village, learning from elders, trading goods, and searching for something he could not name. Some said he was looking for his destiny. Others whispered that he was running from something. But Kwame himself did not know. One evening, as the sun dipped into the horizon, turning the sky into a canvas of fire and gold, Kwame followed the winding dirt path through the hills. The air smelled of wildflowers and damp earth, the distant sound of drumming from a nearby village floating on the wind. Then, something unusual happened. The wind shifted, carrying with it a sound not of drums, not of animals, but of pain, a soft, low cry carried through the silence. Kwame's steps slowed as he turned toward the sound. There, just beyond the tall baobab trees, in the clearing ahead, something shimmered in the fading light. A creature lay half hidden in the tall grass, its body trembling. A horse? No, not just a horse. This was something out of the old stories, the ones the griots told around the fire. A horse with massive, feathery wings lay sprawled on the earth, its silver mane tangled, its left wing bent at an unnatural angle. Its coat gleamed like moonlight, its large, dark eyes filled with pain and exhaustion. Kwame's breath caught in his chest. The Ngwagi, the sky horse, was something only spoken of in myths, a creature that flew between the worlds, serving the spirits of the land. Some said it was a guardian of the heavens, appearing only to those who were meant to see it. And now, one lay before him broken. Kwame knew many would walk away. Some would fear the beast, believing it to be a trick of the spirits. Others would seek to capture it, hoping for power or riches. But Kwame was different. Without hesitation, he knelt beside the winged horse, careful not to startle it. He could see that the left wing was torn, the feathers bent and bloodied. The creature had fallen from the sky, crashing down somewhere it did not belong. His grandmother's words echoed in his mind. What is placed in your path is placed there for a reason. So Kwame made a choice. He would help it. Kwame had learned the ways of the land from many villages. He knew which herbs healed wounds, which leaves soothed pain. For days, he stayed by the creature's side, building a small shelter in the clearing, away from those who might seek to harm it. He crushed baobab leaves into a healing paste, pressing it gently against the wounds. He fetched water from a nearby river, carrying it in a clay pot, offering it to the weak but watchful beast. At first, the sky horse barely moved, watching him with cautious eyes. But with time, it began to trust. It drank from his hands. It accepted the food he gathered. And, slowly, its strength returned. Kwame spoke to it as if it understood, telling stories of his journey, of the places he had seen, of the things he still searched for. And though the creature could not speak, it listened. One night, as Kwame sat by the fire, the sky horse lifted its head, its wings shifting slightly. For the first time, it tried to stand. By the end of the second moon cycle, The sky horse was strong again, its wounds healed, its silver mane shining under the sun. But there was one thing left: it had not yet flown. Its massive wings stretched but remained grounded, as if it feared the sky that had once been its home. Kwame understood fear. He, too, had been afraid of the unknown, afraid that he was wandering without a purpose. He had spent his life searching for a sign, a meaning. And now, the creature of legend stood before him, needing him as much as he needed it. Kwame placed a hand on its soft, feathered neck and stepped back. With a deep breath, the sky horse reared onto its hind legs, its wings spreading wide. Dust rose around it, swirling in the air like a storm. Then, with one powerful movement, it launched itself upward. At first, it struggled. Its wings flapped unevenly, its body dipping. But then, the wind caught it, lifting it higher and higher. Kwame watched, his heart pounding as the creature rose above the treetops, its form blending with the clouds, bathed in the golden light of sunset. And then, in a moment so brief it almost felt like a dream, it circled back. The sky horse descended once more, landing gracefully in the clearing. It turned toward Kwame, its dark eyes filled with something unspoken: gratitude, a bond unbroken, a promise made. Then, without another moment of hesitation, it took to the skies once more, disappearing into the horizon. Kwame stood there long after the creature had gone, the wind rustling through the grass, the stars beginning to wake in the darkening sky. He had spent years searching for meaning, wandering from place to place, believing he was lost. But now he understood. Sometimes we are not lost at all. Sometimes the journey itself is the answer. The sky horse had come into his life not because he was meant to capture it, but because he was meant to free it. And in doing so, he had freed himself. With a quiet smile, Kwame turned back toward the road, his steps lighter, his heart full. He did not know where he would go next, but for the first time, he was not searching, because he had already found what he needed: a purpose, a path, a lesson written in the wind. True kindness asks for nothing in return. Helping others, even when there is no reward, leads to something greater: growth, wisdom, and self-discovery. Letting go is just as powerful as holding on. Some things are meant to be free, and when we release them, we release ourselves. Your journey is not meaningless. Even when you feel lost, every step leads you to where you are meant to be. Sometimes, the things we least expect are the ones that change us the most. And sometimes, the sky only opens when we learn to trust the wind. From a broken wing to a soaring flight, this is a story of kindness, trust, and the power of letting go. Kwame thought he was lost, wandering from place to place, searching for meaning. But in helping the winged horse find its way back to the sky, he discovered something even greater: his own purpose. Sometimes, the greatest journeys aren't about where we go, but about what we learn along the way. And sometimes, true kindness is not about holding on, but about setting something free. But what do you think? Was Kwame destined to find the sky horse, or did fate bring them together for a reason? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. If you love mysterious folktales, emotional legends, and powerful storytelling, subscribe to Tales Story House for more. Don't forget to like, share, and turn on notifications so you never miss an incredible story. Until next time, remember, the sky only opens when we learn to trust the wind.